All right, and here we are at Operation C. Get things set up here. That volume's probably a little too loud. Move our controls around. My my tablet is misbehaving. Find ourselves a pleasing border and color palette. And here we go. So this is a game, I've completed this game deathless once. The idea is to do a low percent run deathless. I haven't been working on it very regularly though, so it's kind of a long shot. I will get it tonight. But I'd like to play through the game a couple times to, like I said, at least keep the rust from accumulating too terribly. Let's see how things go. So I've played the two 8-bit Contra games on the NES quite a bit. Completed a few different styles of a challenge run through those games. And I've played this one. I've played a bit of Contra 3 on the Super Nintendo. In that I've beaten it on normal difficulty several times now. Hard difficulty, though, in that game is just so incredibly brutal. I don't know if I'm ever going to beat it on hard mode. I'd like to. And we've done a little bit of the Contra Adventure on PlayStation 1. And that's all the Contra I've played so far. It seems that the pattern is developing that I like the 8-bit Contra games, but the other ones not quite as much. I don't know. I don't dislike Contra 3 or the Contra Adventure, but they've got some things about them I'm not crazy about. Particularly as compared to the 8-bit games. In a world where the 8-bit Contra games didn't exist, those Contra 3 and the Contra Adventure could very easily be among my favorites. Ferrum Tusk, welcome in. Great to see you. Thank you for the follow, Tusk. I saw that in my activity feed. I have to say, we've been able to enjoy having you around so frequently. I kind of thought you already were following, but I'm certainly appreciative that you've made it official. I hope we'll be able to enjoy your company, many nights. continuing into the future. But things are pretty good. We played some Castlevania, and it didn't go super well, but I mean, on the bright side, it was still Castlevania, which is always a, an outstanding game. And we're just gonna de-rest a little bit in Operation C. So I'm having a pretty good night. I hope you are as well. Sorry, I'm trying to read the comment, but the bullets, trying to read your comments, but the bullets are flying, so it may take me a moment. I was followed before. Twitch unfollowed about 8 people randomly for me, 2 of which I was mods for. All right, fair enough, fair enough. I've certainly had that happen as well. I don't know. I don't really understand it, but yeah, I've been unfollowed from people a time or two. Two of which I was mods for. That's pretty wild. I think I would be tremendously upset if Twitch unfollowed my mods from me. Not just small mod either. I was an editor for their channel and have known them for like 4 years. Whoa. I mean, I suppose it should go without saying I would be very upset if Twitch unfollowed anyone from my stream. I certainly want people to know when we're live and be able to join us. Cal says I rely on the Discord. You kind of, like, for notifications, right? You kind of have to, right? The notifications always seem to go out way late. if they go out at all. I don't know what it is with the Twitch notifications. Hey, we'd be happy to have you join the Discord if you're interested. I can send you an invite, or if Cows is able to. We can whisper one to you. Ah, the run is dead. If you haven't been here for one of my itemless runs of Contra games, I'm not allowed to open the power-up capsules, so that killed our run, hitting that fire there. But we're gonna still go because it's good to practice. I'll certainly experience a real death here any moment now. Ooh, maybe right here at the bubbles. Victory. That's one of the hardest parts. There are a couple really tough parts in the to get through this game deathless. The jump over the waterfall on the way to that boss is really tough. It doesn't look like it, but it's very easy to miss that jump for whatever reason. That boss, just in total, is pretty tough to get past. And there's an elevator section in stage 5 that's really really brutal. I almost always lose at least 2 lives on that elevator. Stage 4, I know some other people who have played this have a tough time with Stage 4. Stage 4 isn't really that bad for me in general. I die here sometimes, but I don't feel like it's that typical. It can be stage 4 can be tough. The thing that makes stage 4 tough is that you have you're locked to. Now I died talking about easy stage 4 is. So really rip the run now. The thing that makes stage 4 tough. I died being a bonehead, but is that you're locked to the 8 directions, and so it's really easy for enemies to like sneak up on you from angles that you're not able to face. That's the big problem with stage 4. Oh, awesome! Thank you, Cows, for doing that, and welcome in, Tusk. Welcome to Frown Town. It's December now, so I need to update the victories. I need to update the victories channel with the list of games that we beat in November. But the thing is, I think there's only one. November was a lean month for victories, because so much of our time was spent playing Dark Souls and Survival Kids and Hercules, and those are all still ongoing, so... I mean, I guess we did beat that Power Rangers plug and play and Wonder Rabbit. I can include those on the victories list to pad it out a little bit so it doesn't look as quite as shameful. Master Tuesday, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. And oh, howdy, Frownie, and conglomeration. I like that. I thought that was congratulations. I had no idea what I was being congratulated for. Survival Kids is a game I really want to try. Yeah, I can recommend it. I think it's a lot of fun. You know, you have to have your expectations measured a little bit, because it is kind of an early example of its type. But you're keeping that in mind, it's wildly impressive, and it's just a lot of fun. You see what I mean? This elevator is just non-stop trouble. I wonder if those laser boxes are vulnerable to attack. If I can attack those laser boxes and stop them from firing their lasers, that elevator would become doable. I'll have to experiment. We've played a bunch of fun games. Yes, that's true. You know, it's supposed to be about the journey, not the destination, right? I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm too vain. I like to have an impressive wall of accomplishments. I'm just so glad we discovered the wonder that is 50 video games included. 50 video games included is a treasure. Alright, that wasn't actually terrible at all for a warm-up run. I opened a power-up on stage 3, I died once on stage 4, and I think twice on stage 5. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. Now we get to enjoy this great victory tune. I'm enjoying the music on the one hand. On the other hand, I just want the daylight to cycle on the border so that it. Oh, but I have to reset the game anyway. I like when it gets later in the day on the. All right, let's go classic Game Boy Green. I guess I never stopped the timer. I'm really looking forward, like, like the stream archive. I archived the stream on YouTube, and it's supposed to be a real minimal effort endeavor. That's just there for sort of curiosity and to outsource my memories. But at some point I fell way behind in keeping up with it. And really there are like three major like categories of tasks for maintaining the archive. There's just the uploads, which is just to dump the VODs onto the YouTube channel in any form so that they're saved there. There's the editing, which is where I trim things down for highlights reels, jokes and victories, primarily. Is sort of the second category, and the third category is metadata, which is to edit the titles and to trim the VODs and to set the publishing schedule on YouTube. So I have 3 categories of work, right? Uploads, editing, and metadata. And like I'm caught up on uploads to present day. Like that's great. So I'm now at the point where like every night when the stream ends, I can dump the VOD immediately into the YouTube channel, and I'm caught up, and I don't have to do any more work there. So that's good. I'm of the 3 categories, one of them's knocked out. I'm almost back to the point of no effort, which is where I want to be. On the editing, in that category, I'm caught up to November 15th, which is really good. That's really close to present day, so I'm almost there in that category. But on the metadata, the third category, I'm only caught up to August 15th. I'm still several months behind. And I don't know why it just takes so long. I worked on it for like 2.5 hours today, and I only managed to get caught up by 15 days. So I was at August 1st when I started, and I'm at August 15th now. I blame YouTube's trim feature. I think that's the worst thing. I love that they have it, but it's so clunky, and it freezes up and bugs out sometimes, and then I have to reload the page. And when you do that, you have to wait forever for the player to reload. I feel like that's the problem, is most of my time working on the metadata is just time spent waiting. Just waiting for the windows waiting for the things inside the browser windows to refresh. But we're almost there. We're gonna have an archive that works very smoothly here pretty soon. What was I supposed to do about that guy? He was too close to me. There was no escape. It's a lot of work. It is. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for something that's supposed to be no effort. Thank you for the palms. I'm really hopeful. I'm thinking if I use my time well this weekend, I might be completely caught up. If that happens, it should be really easy to stay on top of. It's a miracle I'm still alive. For being a Game Boy version of an 8-bit Contra game, this is really good. But two issues that it has are, three issues. It's got three issues. One, it's a little sluggish. It's not a major issue because it's not terribly slow. It's not like it's not like Castlevania the Adventure levels of lag. I mean, what game is Castlevania the Adventure levels of lag, really? But we're nowhere near that. Excuse me. The jumping is imperfect. Your jump doesn't cover quite the horizontal distance it feels like it should. That's a bigger problem. That really gets you in trouble with in a couple spots in the game. And the third thing is that it feels kind of claustrophobic. Like, it feels very cramped. Especially on this stage. Like when you're fighting that big tank thing, the vertically aligned one, with the enemies spawning on the left-hand side behind you. It just feels like you are just barely threading the needle between everything. I do wonder if maybe part of that sensation is the illusion because of the Super Game Boy border, like shrinking the usable area of the screen. Maybe part of that problem is not real, but I don't know. It feels like I don't have a lot of space to move. But, you know, even with those issues, it's a very fine 8-bit Contra game. It's like it's the worst of the three, but not by much. What are you doing? Alright, it's okay. We're still alive. That was messy, but it didn't get me. That felt real close. Whoa, I almost opened that power up. This boss is kind of tough with the machine gun. The little robots that run across the floor cause me a lot more trouble when I don't have the spread gun. Alright, let's try to not open this power up this time. I don't know where it spawns in at. Somewhere around here? Not quite yet. There it goes. Yeah, get that thing out of here. It's gross. Don't miss the jump. No, I missed the jump. Ah, Life is terrible. I told you this jump is awful. That's why I was complaining about no horizontal distance to my jump. That's why that waterfall is such a problem. Another dead run. Double dead. Why? Why do these things happen to me? I'm mad. So, you know, my cats, because they're cats, they run around wild at night while the rest of the world is asleep. Kind of like me, I guess. But I hear them while I'm streaming. They when they jump down off of the table or the sink or something, and it's like they only weigh like 9 pounds, and they're not jumping that far of a distance when they hop off the table or the sink. But whenever they do, it sounds like the refrigerator's falling over upstairs. It makes such a loud crash. I'm surprised I'm surprised my microphone doesn't pick it up, because I can hear it down here super loud through my headphones. At least if anyone ever, like, tries to break into my home at night while I'm streaming, at least I'm gonna know what's going on, because the sound of them kicking my door in will be so quiet in comparison that I'll be like, oh, that wasn't loud enough to be my cats. I know that's an intruder. So they won't catch me off guard. Alright, this elevator. I gotta figure this elevator out. You don't appear to be able to shoot the electrical box. Let's just, I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this guy then. I think I'm destined to die twice on this level every time. Low percent runs of this game may not be possible. We'll do one more run and it'll be time for Dark Souls. We're pretty much right on schedule for how I was sort of hoping our night would be portioned out. As much as I want to listen to that song some more, we'll try and keep things moving swiftly here. All right, let's grab a border. Let's go with this. Let's just go with a wild color scheme. When I achieve the deathless any percent run of this game, the border and color scheme are just like the footage is unwatchable because it's so hideous. So maybe this will bring me luck. It looks like I should. It looks like I should be putting on some old-fashioned 3D glasses. I wish. I wish I had a pair. The screen would probably look wild. I feel like it'd be a headache waiting to happen. You know, I don't think I've ever seen a good instance of the red and blue 3D. I don't think I've ever seen that technology work effectively. I feel like every time I've tried watching anything that was made with that 3D technology, that it just looks like nothing. Maybe there's something wrong. Maybe my eyes are misaligned or something. And I just can't perceive the 3D like other people can. The newer style of 3D glasses work for me. Like, it's not that I just can't see 3D, but the blue and red technology has never worked for me. Yes, you have Frownie. It's called the Virtual Boy. The Virtual Boy is not made with the same technology. The Virtual Boy's 3D actually does have depth. It doesn't look like, I don't know, 3D never looks like it's coming at you, right? It just looks like it's moving away from you, typically. It's very difficult. It's very difficult for a 3D image to look like it's coming at you. I feel like I watched a movie about flies on a space shuttle once at like a NASA museum or something. That was in 3D, and I feel like the 3D and that was actually really good. If my memory is accurate, the 3D on that was really good. I don't know that I trust my memory. But yeah, the Virtual Boy, like in the beginning of Mario Tennis, Mario bounces a tennis ball and then hits it toward the screen, but it doesn't really look like it's coming at you. But it does look like there's depth to the tennis court, so it is effective in that way. this has got to be terrible for my eyes. Playing with this color scheme and sitting this close to the television. Because I'm right near the screen. That's one of the key advantages to rearranging my room, like I keep talking about. Is I wanna put together a setup where I'm not sitting so close to the TV. Wonder how expensive. I wonder how expensive it would be if I tried to get controller cord extension wires for every console that I have. I mean, I would just need one for each console, so I'd probably sell them in packs of 2 exclusively, but because I think it could be cool to have a setup where I actually have my consoles behind me, kind of like my games are right now. But I would need all the cords to be extended so the controllers could reach me. Whoa. Actually I wouldn't have to buy anything for the Super Nintendo. I already have an extension cable for the Super Nintendo. Actually, it wouldn't be bad if they came in a 2-pack either, because then I could daisy chain them together and sit even further away. Greg, welcome in. Greg's Retro Channel. Pleasure to see you tonight. Oh, I wanted to ask you, Greg. I was thinking, since, like me, you are a fan of Zelda 2, have you ever played Rambo on the NES? Because from what I've seen, it looks a lot like Zelda 2. Oddly enough. I mean, that question could be open to the floor, too. If anyone else has experiences with Rambo they care to share, I was thinking, oh, well, that looks like Zelda 2. I wonder if that would be fun. Yes, it is. Yes, Agent. Yes, Frownie. Assemble the danger noodle. You must do it. Danger noodle. I love it. Run's dead. It's dead twice over. It's probably going to die a third time before I can manage to stop the timer. Oh, I'm very upset. Check local thrift shops. I find PS2 extenders every now and then. I mean, I do go thrift shopping. I make the rounds about once a week, give or take. And yeah, I can't say I've come across anything like that yet myself. My luck has not been so fine. The challenge here is low percent deathless. I'm a far cry from being able to pull it off though. Yeah. It's yeah, no items. It's pretty tough. I mean, it's a, you know, it's a Contra game. It's gonna be tough, but oh, you said I did like Rambo. Not a favorite. Not the worst I've played either. I was just gonna say that I wouldn't expect anything less from a Contra game. Yeah, and I mean, I shouldn't really be upset about a run. Well, I should be upset about a run dying on stage 4. Stage 4 is not stage. I've died on stage 4 every time I've gotten to it tonight, but stage 4 is really not that hard. Stage 5 though, I don't know how to get past the elevator, so that's what I was gonna say is I really shouldn't be sad about a run dying because until I can master the elevator on this stage, we really don't have a whole lot of hope. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it in the any percent run. I guess the spread gun saw me through, but it's just there are two spots. There are two spots on this elevator ride where damage feels close to unavoidable. Well, one spot, but it's because of two things that line up in a bad way. Yeah, right there, and then right here after it. Ugh. It's just disgusting. Game, why are you like this? That was smooth. So I would need extension wires for the Genesis, the GameCube, the NES, the N64, the PlayStation 2, and the original Xbox. That's a lot of extension wires. That's six consoles. Don't know. I guess I'm gonna keep brainstorming. All right, everybody. That's it for Operation C for tonight. We completed 3 runs. I think I died 3 times on the last run there. Stage 1 through 4 are doable. It's only stage 5 that's... I don't know what to do. But we'll keep trying. We'll pick it up every now and then like we've been doing. It's a fun game. We're gonna get the run. We're gonna get the run at some point. Might put it on the schedule again next week. We'll see. There's so many things I want to do next week. Right? Hopefully we're gonna finish Hercules, but we've still got Survival Kids. We've still got Dark Souls. I'm still working on Castlevania. Like, that's 4 things right there that kind of have to go on the schedule. And I think next week I've got to do a Commodore 64 night. I was kind of thinking about doing that tomorrow night, but I want to make sure that there's a more advanced warning, so we won't do it tomorrow night. But I really want to do a C64 night next week, one of the nights. But we're not done. It sounds like we're finished. We're not done. We're gonna play Dark Souls now. I'm gonna play that for a couple hours. Give it about 3 hours-ish tonight. And see if we make any progress. I'm in a weird place in Dark Souls where all the bad guys are too tough. But we're in a new area, and there are new things to explore, which means possibilities, so that's exciting. So let me take a short BRB, if you would, my friends. Thank you for enjoying some Operation C with me. Hopefully I'll be able to have you along for future attempts, and you'll get to celebrate the victory with me when we finally do get the perfect run that we're looking for. But not tonight. A short break is what I need, and we'll switch consoles. Actually, we should switch before the break. Let's get switched, then we'll take a break, and then we'll play some Dark Souls. New and exciting things to punch with my egg head. When you put it like that, cows, it just sounds like nothing but good times ahead. Let's see if you're right. Excuse me. So we're going to switch capture devices. It's a little bit of a clunky process. Beware of sudden loud noises. Hopefully none will happen, but I can't make any absolute promises here. Okay, the microphone still works. There's our game. Get my head over here and out of the way. Looking good. Let's see if we can get some audio. Wrong audio. Okay. Yeah, it's very quiet, but it's there. That's fine. We'll leave it quiet for now. So I think that's going to be good. I think that's got us effectively moved over. I feel like my head's really, really small in the window here. Just a little bigger. All right, and I'm going to take that BRB I was talking about. I will update my stream title. There we go. So now finally I'm going to take that BRB that I've been talking about for the past half an hour now. It seems like forever. I will see you again in just a few minutes, my friends, and then we will suffer through this game for the rest of the night.